we are back in the busy kitchen of Selfridges Hotel in Orchard Street, right in central London. And Mark is now going to cook that beautiful turbot that he bought this morning. Now, obviously, you've filleted it and just taken a portion. How are you going to cook it?
Yeah, I've just taken a portion off here like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly pan fry it, put a few saffron crumbs on top of it, and I'm going to serve it on a sauté of Scotch langoustine, scallops, new season leeks and asparagus, and a chive butter sauce.
Sounds delicious. And look at these beautiful tomatoes.
Yeah, we've got some good produce coming through now. We're getting all the good sun coming through, so we're getting lots of nice berries, lots of nice ripe tomatoes and stuff coming through. We're good at that sort of thing in this country.
You are. Well, sounds delicious. Get into it, Chef.
Okay, the first thing we do is put a little bit of pepper on, a little bit of salt. Okay, so we put a pan on the stove there, get a little bit of oil in there, get it nice and hot. Don't need too much oil because it's a nice non-stick pan. And then we put in our turbot, which we've put a nice salt and pepper on. That'll take about 2 or 3 minutes each side. So while that's cooking there, I'm going to go over and I'm going to make the chive butter sauce. Get the pan nice and hot. First we put in a little bit of white wine. Reduce that down nicely. Add to that about 3 or 4 tablespoons full of double cream. And again we reduce that down by about half. When that's reducing down, a little bit of butter in it. A few chopped chives. And we gently melt the two together. Once they're melted together, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's it, nice and simple and finished. Should take about a minute to cook, really. And there we go, that's our butter sauce all ready to go with the fish. Okay, so here we go. Now the turbot should be nicely cooking along, got a nice colour on it. We turn it, obviously got a nice bit of colour on it. It's quite a thin piece, so we don't really want to cook it too much. And then what I do with that is, I sprinkle a few saffron breadcrumbs on top of it. These I've just made in a food processor, a little bit of, a few slices of bread, a bit of saffron, and then just process the two together. What we don't do with that, when that's fully cooked, we just put it under the grill to give it a nice crispy topping. Okay, so now I'm going to make a nice sauté to go underneath the turbot. So first of all, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, nice good olive oil. Again, like with the turbot, not too much in there, just it's a non-stick pan. Then we put in 2 or 3 pieces of scallop, nice Scotch scallops from around our coast. A couple of langoustine. It's quite a simple sauté, we just want to do it nice and quickly. Into that we put a few nice new season leeks and a little new season asparagus. Again, all the good stuff's coming through now, all the new season asparagus, nice and fine. And a few bit of those plum tomatoes that we saw on the vine earlier on. All we do is that, sauté it over, a little twist of pepper, a little bit of salt. Shake it a few times in the pan. And you want to keep the scallops nice and soft. You don't want to cook them too much, otherwise they become like rubber. Okay, so that's all ready to go, and now we're ready to plate up. Okay, here we go. So we've got the sauté all ready here, we've got the turbot cooked, and we've got the sauce ready. Now, so all we need to do now is just to assemble the dish. I think it's very important when you assemble a dish, people eat with their eyes first, so it's very important that you get good presentation. So we just arrange these tomato petals on here like that. Nice bit of scallop on there. Nice langoustine. And a few of the nice new season leeks. All good English stuff, you see. Nice and colourful. And then we just take our little bit of turbot, rest him on the top there, take our butter sauce, and then just dress it around the outside. Got a nice big plate to serve it on, you know, it shows off the food nicely.
Certainly a very traditional British ingredients in this dish, isn't it?
Yeah, served in a different way.
Yes.
There we go. Would you like to have a try?
Sure would. Oh, look at that. Looks fantastic, and I must get a little bit of this sauce with it. Oh, that is delicious. The saffron breadcrumbs are beautiful.
Yeah, nice and crusty. Nice and good. Gives good texture to it as well.
Oh, this is my breakfast. I tell you what, if you're ever in London, drop into Selfridges and check out Mark's cooking. First class.